Good morning. Good morning. My name is Kimberly, and I'm coordinator for Student Victim Assistance at Georgia State University. And I would like to welcome you to Student Victim Assistance Virtual Coffee Chat. This morning, I am sitting here thinking about victim blaming and the impact of victim blaming, not only on victims and survivors, but also society as a whole. And I would just like to take a few minutes to chat with you about that, if that's okay. And thank you again for joining us. So, just so we're all on the same page, let's clarify, what is victim blaming? Victim blaming is making the victim partially or entirely responsible for any harm that was caused to them, any wrongful act that was committed against them, or any crime that was committed against them. That is what victim blaming is. And just to give you a few examples of what victim blaming looks like. Let's see. Okay. Well, they wouldn't have been sexually assaulted if they hadn't been out that late. It wouldn't have happened to them if they hadn't been wearing that outfit, if they hadn't been drinking, if they hadn't been doing drugs. They keep going back, so they must like it. They're asking for it. They wouldn't have gone up to the room or invited them over if that isn't what they wanted. Well, they keep going back to the person that harmed them. And you know what? They can't even tell what happened to them the same way. Twice in a row. Those are just a few examples of victim blaming. And it is important that we have a discussion surrounding victim blaming, and not only that, but taking it a step further and have a discussion, a dialogue about how we can combat victim blaming. And I'll just give you a few bullet points or talking points. For one, do not accept the individual that's causing the harm. Don't accept their excuses for their behavior. Do not accept their excuses for what they did to the victim or the survivor. Challenge them. Not only challenge that individual that's causing harm, but challenge those who are defending those acts of victim blaming. And think about the questions that you're asking and rephrase them. For example, instead of asking, why do they keep going back to that person that's abusing them? Try asking, why is that person abusing them? Why are they hurting that person? It is also important to think about how dangerous victim blaming can be. And let me give you an idea of what that looks like. Victim blaming, for one, can put the individual that's causing the harm or doing the hurting or committing the acts, if they see that you or others in society are not holding them accountable for their actions, they might feel empowered. And with those feelings of empowerment, they might continue hurting others. Another way that victim blaming can be dangerous is, putting the victim or survivor in a position where they feel uncomfortable coming forward to talk to you. They feel uncomfortable reporting what's happening to them. They feel uncomfortable looking for help because they might believe that no one will believe them, that they won't be taken seriously, that they'll be judged, that they will be blamed. And I would like to speak to you directly if you are a victim or survivor of a crime or a wrongful act that's been committed against you. What happened to you is not your fault. You are not responsible at all. I also encourage you to talk to someone. Speak to an advocate within Student Victim Assistance. Student Victim Assistance offers crisis intervention to any Georgia State University student that has experienced recent or past trauma on campus or off campus. We will advocate and support you as a student. We can assist you to determine what your options are, even if you have no idea what that looks like right now, which is perfectly normal. That's a normal reaction to trauma. You are not under any obligation to pursue any criminal or university charges if you meet with us. So if you have more questions, or if you have any questions, or if you know someone that has been victimized or experienced any type of student victimization, please have them contact us. You can reach us and speak to an advocate and make an appointment at 404-413-1965. You can also visit our website at victimassistance.gsu.edu. We are here to help any student that's experienced any victimization regain a sense of control. Not just over their academic life, but within their personal life as well. Okay. I would also like to challenge all of you. If you find yourself engaged in a conversation or anything, and you hear or see victim blaming going on, challenge it. Help us combat victim blaming. Thank you again for joining us today. We will see you here next Tuesday, right here at 10:30 a.m. In the meantime, please stay safe. Have an amazing and beautiful day. And we will talk to you soon. Thank you again for joining us.